How we doing today, folks? Welcome to a new season of Just Convos. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with JAMAAR WRIGHT. He has this line called Benny Athleisure. We're going to get into that. But before we get there, as always, I'm going to thank you for coming out. And we're going to see how did you even come to making this line. So first, we're going to talk a little bit of your backstory, but thank you for definitely coming out. So did you grow up in Philadelphia?
North Philadelphia.
North Philadelphia? Okay.
North with the F.
Okay, if you don't mind, give us so we can kind of figure out what schools did you go to? Like you started high school, junior high, whatever.
I grew up from North Philadelphia, but I grew up from Richard Island to Erie Avenue.
Okay.
So anywhere
on the low side of Broad Street or the high side?
Low side.
All low side, no high side.
Always.
So it's from 14th on down, Broad on down.
I'm from 10th Street.
10th Street on down.
10th and
Okay.
Brown.
10th and Brown.
Westmoreland.
Okay.
Allegheny.
Okay.
Erie Avenue. 15th
Okay.
Street. All that.
Kensington.
Kenderton. Excuse me. I want to be specified that.
Kenderton?
Yeah, it's a different. Everybody think Kenderton and Kensington is the same two places, and they not.
Oh shit, what's Kenderton?
That's Tioga.
Oh,
That's the
shit.
Tioga section.
It's called Kenderton?
Yeah.
I never knew that shit.
Yes.
Oh damn! I learned something.
Ain't Kensington. Everybody think the same place.
Yeah. You shot me out with that one. I didn't know that. I thought I was Mr. Philadelphia. I thought I knew everything. Kenderton. Damn.
Right there in Tioga, though.
Oh,
Tioga's sitting here.
It's a good quick question for you because I had an argument with this young lady one night in the bar. Where exactly does the Badlands start and stop?
I can't give you that.
Come on, man.
Listen,
on, man.
it go to me different places.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
people
confused.
from all over the Badlands.
But where does it stop? Where does it start? Where? Give me. Come on, give me the range.
I can't give it to you. All right, listen.
This lady told me to come up to 13th Street. I don't agree with that.
No.
I don't agree it goes that high. Somebody who watched this episode, put in the comments where exactly does the Badlands start and stop? Because I want to know.
And don't swing. Ain't get nobody swing on me when I'm walking down the street. Talking about you said the Badlands start heading down there and all. But I definitely been down there too. Tiff and Darien and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I know 4th and Indiana and shit. I was just trying to figure out, like, where does it start and stop?
That's not my neighborhood.
Yeah. It's not mine neither, but I'm just saying, like, I was trying to have this conversation. This young lady she was trying to put her block in, and I was like, I don't think that's the Badlands. You're a little too high up. But anyway, that's another here or there. So what other schools did you go to?
I also grew up in California. So like I said, I stayed over where I was born in Philly.
Okay.
Lived in North Philly all that time.
So did you go to school in Philly or no?
Yes, I went to Kearney.
Okay.
I went to Harrison. All these North Philly schools. Kids, I ain't never go to no high schools or no junior highs in Philly. I did all that in California.
Okay. And what part of California?
East Oakland.
East Oakland?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
PA to the Bay. I don't want to leave that part up. And that's also home. So okay. Get to that part too.
So that's kind of like where you develop your independence.
Yes, my hustle.
Your hustle and everything from the Bay.
Yeah, a lot of things. That's home. There's no, like I said, I don't say this is home or that is home.
Mm-hmm.
Home.
First time I ever heard of Oakland, man, 1988. I was at I think not Bring the Noise. It was a show. NWA and Public Enemy was both performing the Spectrum. So it was like 1986, 87. Baby. Yeah. I was a baby. I was like 9 years old, man. I shouldn't even been at that show, but my older sister took me there. For whatever reason, I got to see Philadelphia nightlife. It was crazy. But I say that because Too Short, I seen him perform.
Right.
I don't know who this motherfucker is. And he's talking cash money shit up there. And Philadelphia motherfuckers is booing the shit out of him. And he said, fuck y'all niggas. I'm still getting $10 an album, you motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck Too Short was saying, but he cussed it. I mean, this shit is real shit, man. But this is when Philly was like they was talking about how they booed Santa Claus. I seen Philly boo JJ Fad off the fucking stage and make them girls break down.
And they
still
consistent. Still to this day, they get you.
Yeah, Philadelphia is a rough place. Like, I always say, if you can make it here, a little bit here, you can make it anywhere. Like, they say that about everywhere else, but this is like, man, motherfuckers just wake up angry in this joint. But I love it. But I love it, and I wouldn't want to be nowhere else. So,
like when it comes to the city, like I had something I had to grow to develop.
Okay.
When it comes to, we all have a reputation. Every city has a reputation. These people this, these people this, these people that. Mm-hmm. When it comes to our city, like you said, you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. They say the same thing about New York. You make it in New York, you make it in LA, you can make it.
Yeah.
This city here, is different. Yeah. And anybody from LA and anybody from New York will come here and they'll agree, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Because they come here stealing too, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Yeah. They do a lot of stealing here. Yeah, they come pillaging through here.
That's a whole nother.
So when you start out in Philadelphia,
right,
and then you go to Oakland for high school. So what was that like culture shock wise? Because it's two different fashions.
Okay. We talking about the 80s too.
Yeah.
So like how you just mentioned, there were certain things going on in that time.
Mm-hmm.
Being Pacific, right? Cut straight to it. Your parents was on one side or the other. They was getting it, or they was using it. I wasn't on the dealing side. I was on the other side. I was on the user side. If you don't know, my parents forgive me for putting their business on the streets, but they cool with it. But at the same token, so being on that side of it, there was a lifestyle that came for me. I literally, vividly remember the change, being in the projects and having all of your friends to play with, right? We all running around, laughing, joking, ha-ha, kiki, no curves, no cares, no worries in the world. Friends and laugh. I remember going from this project to that project, from this street to that street, walking around as a child. Now, as an adult, I realized the distance between 10th and Darien and Sydenham Street.
It's crazy.
But I'm doing this before I'm 10 years old, by
myself. When we was all kids, we did that. Yeah, I know that. We used to walk from downtown, from Diamond Street. We would walk downtown, like save the car fare money for real.
From which we used to walk from Richard Island to downtown.
Yeah, because it's right there. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but literally being able to recognize that change when it went from you can't play with them no more. You know, your friends looked at you differently if you don't have this and they had that.
Yeah.
We don't understand.
The separation of state. The separation starts. Yeah.
Right. And I believe that started then. Again, this is Richard Island at that time. We talking about the 80s. We all know what's going on in the history of the city. North Philly.
Yeah.
Go from down there, during this time, again, speaking on my personal situation, sharing something about my family, my mother was a victim of abuse.
Okay.
In my presence. You understand what I'm saying? So it got to a point that I wasn't gonna take that to a certain extent. Even as a kid, we taught somebody put your hands on your mother, you A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
Man put his hands on my mother, I stabbed him.
Okay.
I ended up running away, taking off from downtown, like we just talking about. I'm doing these dolo missions on the regular. So I know my way all around the city at the time. This is what we did for fun.
Yeah.
No worries. Again,
Transpass, you go through the whole city. Bro. We don't have a Transpass or a special.
You ride from one end to the next. You in KB, you in Woolworths, we doing all this different types of stuff, right?
Exactly.
So after that happened, I called my grandmother. I run away. Again, my uncle put me on all the hustles in the world, so I knew how to take the change out the machines as a kid. So I go do my 1-2, get my
up, click, click,
bang, it's dropping right down. Call grandma. Grandma, I'm all the way in Oakland. Listen, less than 2 days later, my grandmother was in the city looking for me. They didn't know where I was at, so I ran away.
What year was this?
This was 89.
89?
Yeah, 89. I had, after I stabbed my stepfather, not my stepfather, excuse me, I've never been that.
Your mom's
My
boyfriend.
sister's father. I stabbed him for, like I said, for that situation. It was just doing too much. But again, even today as a man, it's different for me and him. I haven't met him as an adult. I'm going to meet him as an adult. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not even on that type of time.
Just,
I have to, it's an obligation.
Yeah.
We gotta, as men, see each other. But at the same token, and my mother, she don't even dwell on it no more. She's not that type of woman.
It was a good stab.
I put him out.
Put him out?
Yeah. He told my mom.
Listen. How old?
9.
He was 9?
Well, listen, yeah.
It's crazy because you could be that young and make such a serious decision, and people don't even understand what type of trauma and abuse can push you to that decision. You know what I mean? Because I just seen a young boy today. I actually put it up on my thing. He just got, he's on his way to getting sentenced to life. He's being charged as an adult.
I think he started crying.
He didn't even cry. He made this noise I never even heard it before. That, like all the life came out of him. And at 16, where he probably thought, I'm just doing this because this is what we do. We playing Call of Duty in real life. Whatever he was thinking, whatever caused it. I think at that point, when he realized he wasn't going home and they put them cuffs on him and he had to go back there and be with the big boys now, I think that part might have changed his life, because now it's like, oh shit. And everybody in the comments is like, that's what he get, that's what he deserved. And they have no idea.
Of the trauma that led to that.
Yeah.
When you were 16 to 17, you was active like that type?
Extremely.
Okay. I'm 16, 17, I'm active like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, but we was also being indoctrinated with the belief, juveniles, we ain't gonna get no times. Smack on the wrist, we coming in and out.
Yeah.
He got deceived.
Well, I won't even hold you, because what they said was there's a new law that just came out.
Yeah.
And of course, when you're out here running around, you don't know.
So they thinking I could be 16, come home, do my little 2 years, do my juvenile bid. Even if you get juvenile life, like, yo, as sad as it may be.
Come home at 21.
Yes, we know this. The kids know this. So they're acting accordingly to that. I can only get to this. We're not dumb people. We far from it. You feel what I'm saying?
Make bad decisions. We make bad decisions.
Even in our bad decisions, again, speaking for myself, I was fully aware. Even at my worst decision, I chose.
So this is what I would say. Like, so when I'm young and I'm moving around, my dad was very hard on me, very strict. You know what I mean? I ain't had my mom growing up. You know, my mom and dad separated once I was like 8. Okay. So when I got my dad, I'm going to these ages where you start to become a man. I couldn't come to my dad and not have a reason why I was doing what I was doing. So when my homie started stealing cars, I ain't getting a stolen car. Because if we get caught in a stolen car, I can't tell my dad that I ain't in the car was stolen. But my homie was doing stick-ups. You know, my dad was like, that's some dumb shit to do.
Right.
My dad don't even understand. Like, he had a conversation one time and said, if you're gonna sell drugs, you need to find out how to get 1.3 million and get the fuck out. And when he said that to me, what he don't know is that, like, I took that shit to heart and said, I gotta make 1.3 million. Never touch 1.3 million dollars off of the dumb shit like that, right? But that was the thing when I knew, like, so whatever I did, I skipped a lot of the stupid shit. So you won't hear about me being in juvie because me and my homies was riding around in the fucking dumbass stolen car. Right. Anything I did was so well thought out. Motherfuckers, it was almost like I didn't even exist. Like, cause I figured things out at a very young age. Right. And I was too smart for my class and thought too different for the older people that use old tricks to get younger people. So I was different. Like I was different. I was like a unicorn growing up. You know what I mean? I thought things way totally different out. Like, it's a whole nother story for another time. But all that being said is that it's those traumatic experiences from you young that put you on those different pathways and shit. And like you said, how the friends act different. Well, see, I was first the guy who used to have all this stuff. And then when my mom and dad break up, I don't have the same stuff. Like, first time I didn't know, like, white shoe polish going on type of sneakers. Right. Them bitch, that shit gonna fade off in a couple days. Or you got the all black sneaks and you put that, I forget the name of it, the little black with the squishy squash joint.
I remember that.
You hit it with you
hit it had the little joint in the middle.
Yeah. You
had to pop up and the water come out and you wipe
it forever, right? Yeah, I mean, see, like a lot of people, like I was trying to save my Reebok Revenges. That was 2 for $80s. Like, I go from getting like a buck a pair to now I'm wearing 2 for $80s. And it's 2 for $80.
You know what I mean?
Take
care of these.
And these 2 for $80 gotta last me like 4 months. And it was like, man, I was, you know, and now my homies, they coming out, they got Deons, Jordans, all that shit. I don't got none of that shit. Right. So now it's like, and then when the girls come up, you know, first thing they do is look down at your feet, and my stomach hurting because it's like, I'm trying to tuck my feet. I don't know how you tuck your feet, but at least tuck the smudges that's on my sneaks. You know what I'm saying? But those type of things was steer you off to different roads to get your own income. But okay, we can stay on that forever. But like, let's move it along in your life. So now, when did you come back to Philly from Oakland?
Well, when I was out there, before I came back, and again, the reason I brought it up because of the differences in lifestyles, even as a child, from here to there. Oakland is called Cokeland. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So we moving from Philadelphia to Cokeland.
Okay.
And it is what it is. Like, when I get out there,
like 4 for magazine and all that shit, or you like
what Oakland?
Yeah.
No, I was on East 14th.
East 14, okay.
They're like, this is real deal. 82nd and East 14th. I'm in the 8. I'm in the Dubs. I'm all over East Oakland. I'm in the Hayward. I'm all over the Bay.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But San Lorenzo, all of the Bay is small.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So these little pockets, they would be equivalent of having South Philly, Logan, Albany, so on and so forth. That would be Oakland, San Lorenzo, Sacramento. I mean, excuse me, not Sacramento, San Leandro, that type. They're little communities. Okay. But they're towns. That's why they call Oakland a town.
Gotcha.
Right. But over there, I get there now, you got to keep in mind, I come with this mindset. And I'm still already becoming traumatized. I'm already becoming traumatized because I remember the day me and my mom, we get evicted. I remember the day she come and pick me up from school and we got to walk home. This is a normal day, We walk home and, you know, we get back to the projects. There's a little tag on the door.
And everything on outside. Or not,
no, ain't nothing outside. We sitting on the steps in the project hallway, me and Moms. I'm sitting here, you know, you okay? I'm wiping the joints, it's cool. Don't worry about it. But I keep looking up at this door. She didn't know it. I didn't know it, but I still remembered it. That left something because that place to me, that was my home. And at this time, my mom, she was her. She got the speakeasy, she's selling the J's. She got the 40s lined all up there. She got a pop and she do hair. She's smart, she sing. You know, she had the Gil, you know, Wanye for Boyz II Men and all that. Like, those my folks and they competing with my mom. Can't keep up with her. She her at the time, you feel what I'm saying? Okay. Pop dude, he go in the military, so it's just us. You feel what I'm saying? Now, again, I seen my mom go from singing and throwing that stuff on to becoming somebody different I don't even recognize. Why I gotta go upstairs? You know, what's this smell? We start realizing all of these subtle changes. Even your friends, they smell different. They look different. Their parents are different. There was anger being brought about. You can feel it. I can feel it. I know that much. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
living in all these different people's houses and people that used to be my mom's friend. I can't understand why they talking about my mom this way.
Taking advantage of her.
No,
just talking shit on her.
Throwing it on her. Because they're watching her kids. You know that story. Watch, come back and get your kids and so on and so forth. But just a couple of days ago, this was my mom's best friend, so I can't understand. It goes from I can't come in the kitchen and eat to now I got to sit over here. Why am I eating in the kitchen and I can't come in? Ain't enough food. Or you've been there too long, or you overstayed your welcome, or now you can't, you know, your mom burns out her bridges with all of her friends. You go to I've been to almost every shelter you can think of in Philly. I done begged, bum for change. We done been on the streets. We done, you know, got steam coming out of manholes. No exaggeration. Waiting on soup kitchens. I'll never forget the stench of it. You feel what I'm saying? I'll never forget the stench of it. Me, my mom, a stroller with 2 kids. Our clothes is underneath of it. Me and my sisters.
All y'all got is just
this is all we got. Right. We gotta get on this bus. We gotta make it down here. We gotta make it down there. But this was the struggle beginning. This is a change I'm telling you about. You feel what I'm saying?
This is like in the 80s.
This is the 80s. It went from sugar to shit. This is how I was always been able to identify it. It literally went from all of my friends laughing and joking to seem like it's a gray cloud over us. What's going on? We seeing people in abandoned hallways now. Why is his feet swollen? Why is his hands swollen? Why is this dog acting crazy? It was just all good yesterday. Crack hit. So I seen the transition of that crack era. But the reason I bring all that up is because of that residual trauma that's still residing to this day.
And you,
even in me,
anybody who experienced it.
Right. So I can imagine with those that are not capable of,
who can't explain it,
grasping, digesting, understanding it within, and then being able to explain it. That's hard. So again, I say all that to say, even when I went to California, I'm in Copeland. Same trauma, same drama. But guess what happened for me?
What?
I got my grandmom and grandpa now.
Okay.
So I'm not in the projects.
You're not a have-not.
I'm not in Richard Island no more. I'm not in North Philly no more. This ain't Erie Avenue. This ain't Richard Island. This ain't the Badlands. This is not North Philly. I'm in California. Wow. As soon as I get off the plane, I'm on an airplane. Wow. You know, I get on the airplane.
How old was you first time you on the plane? How old?
10.
10. Yeah.
No, 9. I just turned 9.
I didn't get on the airplane until I was 21 years old. So go ahead.
I just turned 9. I get on the airplane. We going to Cali. We stopped in Vegas, and I'll never forget. I got a cherry. What's the name of that joint? Shirley Temple.
Oh,
a little
Sprite,
7-Up.
Yeah, Sprite. A little cherry in it. Yeah.
With my grandma, but she's putting me on the whole time. My grandmother started educating me and grooming me since I was young, and I didn't realize it until I became a man. My grandmother was making me a man.
She was giving you all the game.
Giving me all the game. All of her kids are grown. My mother's her first. So at the time, living with her in California, it's just her, my 2 uncles, and my grandfather. They the babies. Me and my uncle was 9 years apart.
Okay.
My brother.
That's your dog. Okay.
Still to this day. You feel what I'm saying? And getting to all of that, once you get there, I don't got no friends now. But I'm just happy to be there. I'm used to change.
Happy to have your own room. Happy to have some hot water.
Listen, I got a bed.
Yeah.
I'm making up my own bed. You know, I'm getting blanket sets. You know, stuff that match. I'm getting curtains.
Yeah, you got a whole set that match now.
Listen, man, my curtains match my pillowcases. I got 3 levels of pillows.
Did you ever get up sometimes to check to see, make sure you still had drawers and shit in the dresses and shit?
I used to be so traumatized. I used to be so scared
that when you
I didn't want to do nothing. But I'm gonna tell you this crazy story, right? And my grandmama probably laugh, cause she reminds us like she's losing her memory a little bit, but she never forgets this because she just brought it up to me recently. I had got in trouble in school. I beat somebody up, right? I get suspended. She's sick of my shit. So at this time, again, I'm rebelling a little bit. I'm in a better neighborhood. I'm around different type of people. I gotta show them I'm from Philly.
Yeah.
So they looking at me like you know what I mean? So I'm everything I see. I never been around a Mexican before. What are these? I don't know this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got Asian people at my school. I got Mexican people. I got Indian people.
Shit not making
white
sense.
I got white people in my school. What? Remember, North Philly Project boy.
Yeah,
now I'm out here. This ain't
nobody...
making sense. It ain't adding up. But I'm the oddball. So they pick until
you hurt somebody.
Yeah. Now everybody okay. Everybody's settled out. We all good. Now I'm addicted to it.
Yeah.
So now every once in a while I gotta
just fuck somebody up. Just let them know.
But in reality, I don't want to. But I don't want to be fighting. I don't want to mess up
shit with grandma.
Yeah.
But I still gotta keep everybody at bay.
I gotta keep these, and I'm still a kid. You know, grandma wants me to play football.
It's crazy to develop that type of thinking is crazy. Like dominance, it's male dominance. You're putting your dominance on the society. So go ahead.
At 10 years old,
yeah,
I found my one friend, still my friend to this day. My brother at this point. You understand what I'm saying? Still my friend to this day. He'll see this and he'll know it. You understand what I'm saying? But me and him, we never separated.
Okay.
We never separated. Once I got my one friend, he had a best friend before I met him. But they was already on the same time that I was on. So we just automatically clicked up and meshed up, and that was that. But again, now I'm seeing how his moms, their mothers treat them. It's not like my mom treated me.
Okay.
So I'm just...
So you're like in a search for love, in a search for love.
It's just so much going on. Because one of my friends, his mother gave him the free will to cuss. He throw that stuff on. He got all of the starter jackets. Remember this?
Yeah, I remember starter jackets.
He got
I had one San Francisco starter.
He got the J's.
Oh,
he got the Gessies. Man, what? I wish I would. You feel me? But listen.
Yeah, I know what that meant. So that's like 1990.
Yes,
like, yeah, you got that.
Mom's taking care of him. I got grandma and grandpa. That's a different age group. They
ain't
not
paying all that for
that.
You
crazy. You lucky you get these Nike. What they say on it?
Yeah.
Air.
And listen, they ain't those Nikes. No. Those is. They say Nike, don't they? Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
There's more to it than that.
Yeah.
That's that guy. Then I got my other friend Jay. You feel what I'm saying? There's more. It's three of us. Jay's more privileged, but they would look at Jay because he had light skin, green eyes, and curly hair. He's sweet.
So now Jay's
already
crazy. Yeah, he turned up.
He's out of all of us. He's already on. He's cutting up and back with the kid.
Now this is funny, and I don't even know this young guy, but I've seen the type of trauma he laid on a lot of people in the city. From what they say, I don't know. I even know I got a personal friend who he may have done something with his son dying. Right. It's a light-skinned guy. Last week they talked about he got killed. Yeah. Called him the Joker and all that stuff. Right. And people was like, why would he be like that? And I'm not.
It's crazy.
I'm not giving an excuse. Thinking about him this morning. I'm not giving an excuse for it. But what you just said about your man, I can identify with both of those people because I know what it's like to be light skinned and always be the first one to get punched.
You know who Joker was in school, bro? Who? Remember we was in class. This crazy brought him. I was talking to somebody else today earlier that when we sometimes remember this when we was in school. You don't want to raise your hand. The teacher say put your hand and want to read. It was your turn. I could read. I taught myself how to read just by breaking down syllables. And I was like the second grade. I knew how to look at a stop sign and I knew all the street words. I just like to grab words and understand them. So I knew how to read, but I knew my two friends that I was talking to you about, they might not be able to read as good as I can.
So I want to outshine them.
Yeah,
I want to outshine. So I'm gonna dumb myself
would get
down.
mad. I'm serious. This is a kid. I ended up had to beat this dude up about this over reading. Yeah, and this is crazy that we're kids. We got to fight. But
because it's like we in a rat maze.
Guess what? That same guy you just mentioned, what's his name? I'm gonna call him Noah.
Yeah, I don't know his name. Yeah.
Okay, that guy.
Yeah.
And his passing, I commented on his post because one of his friends was on their time. So I'm telling him, I know how listen, man.
Yeah.
I know what that ball is doing to your heart. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
However, that boy didn't want to do that. He's too smart.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to do these things. You know how you said, I ain't want to do it, but I had to do it to keep off. And I am no way making it seem like I am in no way saying what he did was okay, because I'm not with it at all.
Right.
I'm just trying to explain to people, this shit ain't just regular shit. It's a psychology to this shit.
There you go.
And this shit is more layered than, why was he doing that? He killed somebody. No, y'all don't get it because y'all ain't been in these. And it's some people who was in these schools, but they didn't have to participate. You don't know what it's like when you a man, dog, and you got to participate. I do have friends that didn't have to participate. I don't know how they did it. Right. Because I knew I was tall, I was light skinned. You know what I'm saying? And it was like since I was young, I'm always the first one to get punched. So I'm like, man, you ain't keep punching me. And then when I started dominating everybody in my age group, now here come the older brothers. And I gotta get my older brother, but my dad, we vegan. We don't eat meat.
Right.
So me and my brothers are regular weight. If you think about all them kids eating meat and beef, they
blew up.
They blew up.
Pigs. They was built like the animals they ate, right?
We getting it in, but the shit is going, you know what I mean? How it go? We do a little crazy, take out some compasses and, get the poking and shit with the compass. Like we do a lot of shit, we get the rocking and rolling, right? But at the end of the day, it got to the point as I got older, I would show more than enough violence so everybody else will know, leave me and who I'm with alone completely.
Listen.
So I don't agree with it, but I understand how that young boy got to be like that, because it's just not him. It's a lot of people, because it's really
what if it ain't just listen, even like you said, as a light-skinned man, I did the same thing. That's why I'm saying I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be out here fighting every 5 minutes. It was drawn. Listen, my grandmother told me, you get in trouble again, I'm sending you back. I got to be on my best behavior. I got too much to lose.
I got to get away with it.
Yeah, whatever, so I can't let them think I'm a sucker when I come out this house.
Yeah.
So it got to the point that same friend I met, he got kicked out of school.
So now I got to get kicked out of school.
No, he got kicked out for me.
He took a loss.
I hop on something over a basketball game. He take the blame. Got kicked out. Put him in one of them schools. And I'm still going to the same school. I'm sick. Emotions going through though, right? And again, reason I bring all this setup, I'm saying we're all dealing with some forms of trauma, even as children. Like my friend, by him being light-skinned, he had to rebel, even though his parents was trying to give him everything they could.
Yeah.
My other friend, his mom, all she wanted to do, that's my mom. I love Mama D. She wanted to work. She was a nurse. She came back home. Now we know what nursing is like. We didn't know then, but she was tired. She came home. She cooked. She went to sleep.
Yeah.
So she didn't have time to baby and raise him.
What was going on?
But guess what I got at my house? I got my grandparents. They pulling up every day. Grandpa pulled up at 4:29. Grandmama pull up at 4:30. One come from San Francisco, one come from Alameda, but they still managed to get there at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? So I have structure. I'm the one who come from the rough life, worse than all of them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But you're rebelling against the structure.
Yes.
Sit in.
Before I left something out, like I seen my parents get high. I smelt that shit in the air. I've lived in them abandoned homes. I'm talking.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Buckets, man. With feces in it from 4 or 5 different people, and I gotta be the one to throw it out the window.
Hey, listen, man.
1 second. Before I lose this, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said that, like, the guys I'm dealing with out of California, right? I come home, my grandmother, going from all the things that I just dealt with in Philly, now I come home, guess what? I get in the house, I got a chore. Go make your bed. I did that before I left the house. So I already knew that part. That was just teaching me to make your bed up every morning. She knew I was gonna do that because it was gonna count towards my time I had to play outside. So again, I learned, make my bed, I come home, homework, check my chores, kitchen ain't nothing done. If I need to put something out for her to cook, it was teamwork. Had that meat sitting in that bowl.
But you did your part though.
I did my part.
You did your part, and that's the key to it. You did your part because you was being held accountable.
And that's why I say like man, me growing up and my perspective and my views on life be so broad because I be so many different places. I've been so many different places. Like you asked, coming back from out here, I get back out here is what, 98? I believe 98, 99, 98, 99. No, 98. I get back out here, right? Not even in the city a year yet. Incident happened.
Okay.
Now I come back to the city, my mom is not 3 of us. It's not 4 of us no more, it's 10. My mom got 10 kids now.
Okay.
Not 4.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I got more little brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
I missed them.
And what's the age range like?
The closest one to man, I can't tell you all the age.
Yeah.
Too many of them. I got 7 sisters,
but let's just
mom,
say the youngest one may be
about 21, 22 now, my little brother. No, he's probably older than that, about 23.
Okay. And you are the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the first.
Okay.
Yeah, but my
you
siblings,
45, 40? Yeah. Okay.
This year, that just passed.
Oh, you 79 then?
Yeah.
Oh, we same year. That's what I'm talking about, player.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
But, like with my little, like I said, my brothers and sisters, there's a new dependence. Again, I'm still growing. I'm playing football in high school. I'm a teenager. I've done all types of shit out Cal. Caught my first case.
Okay.
Adult case.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Out there.
What was it, if you don't mind?
I had caught a gun charge.
Okay.
Out California, out Oakland. We riding around, just come from San Francisco. Cows pull us over. It's a joint in the car. My man already got points. He already been.
Okay, got you. So you had the fresh
I
docket.
ain't got no record.
Okay.
That's my joint.
And y'all relationship was like that with each other?
I never heard from him again. I talked to him once when I came to Philly. But at that time, that's my guy. That's P. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
It was never, all I know, we all in the wheel. We ride around every day, do what we do. I was sitting there and I just realized, man, why ain't nobody saying nothing? Y'all making me mad. It's mine. It's cool. They don't want to believe it.
So what did you want to be, like an ARD or something? Or
nah, out there, like, yeah, that's my first adult charge.
Yeah, sometimes you want to be
you get 5 years probation, pay your fine.
And they like, wipe it off or something, or stay with you for life?
Yeah, that's on there for good.
Okay.
That's a felony. You know what I'm saying? Do that little time for that. The day I get out, my uncle from Philly came to get me.
Okay.
I'm coming home. I'm thinking I'm great. Hit the streets, call P up. Yo, dog.
Tell him, let's do it.
Yeah, we out. You know, call K, call.
Grandma said deuces.
Grandma was in Florida at this time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, her and grandpa in Florida. I'm down here with my uncle now. That's why I said I've been traveling, getting around. But with that, my uncle come out there. He like, you doing too much.
Time to go. All right. So now 1998. Now you coming back here.
Yeah.
And what part of the city are you in at this point?
I'm back down north.
In the Richard Island, or you
no, City Street.
All right, so now you back here. Hey, one thing I do remember the '90s from Oakland. Two things I want to talk about that you said. Bomb weed that came from out there, right?
Yeah, we got that bomb. That was my
block. No, real shit. Because of my cousin, I think Spice One from Oakland.
Yeah, that's my man.
My cousins
I know
go out
like me and his sister. Like,
this is real shit.
She tried to beat me up before.
My cousin, I'm doing music.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't know how they had the balls to do it, but they snuck back some bomb weed to the city. They got the bomb weed. It ain't a lot though. They just had just enough. And this bomb weed, I didn't get none of it. But everybody talked about this bomb weed forever. And I'm like, what? Because I never knew it was bomb. And I go back to the songs, listen, like, oh shit, they talking about the bomb. Yeah, I didn't even know the fuck they was talking about.
That bomb.
So it's funny like that. And
it's what they call exotic now.
Yeah, hydro, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or, any type of exotic weed. But another thing you said though, the feces in the bucket, right? Two things as kids. We was Harlem was born on my block called Little Tyrone. And Tyrone always smelled like shit, man. And I never understood why Tyrone smelled like shit. Yeah. But on top of Tyrone smelling like shit, Tyrone he had a rage in him that was uncontrollable, dog. He had fucking like Rage Against the Machine. So I never understood why Ty was so angry all the time. And then as I get, so I just remember that when I'm younger, right?
Right.
Then I get to be like 20 years old, and I start 21. I start buying houses, right? I go in these houses around 17th and Diamond, and we're going through buying houses. And like, I never realized how much my dad really did for us until I got to see what the other side looked like. So mind you, I done been in crack houses and all that shit like that, but that shit didn't mean nothing. That was just, to me, that was just a crack house. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm 20, I'm in this crib in 17th Street, and it was a guy I grew up with. And these motherfuckers running the court from one crib to another crib. And I see the buckets where they shitting in the buckets. And I look and I'm like, God damn. I'm like, I get the fuck out of here, stink. And at that moment, I'm like, that's why Ty smell like shit every day. You know what I'm saying? But when he young, what Ty gonna say? I ain't got no water, man. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't
guarantee you he didn't even know.
Huh?
I guarantee
he probably know. No, he probably was used to the smell. He probably, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. I never even talked about this shit. But that shit, right? And we was living in an abandoned house. Like, you brought that cord up. My cousin Twanda, she know. She had that cord coming from her house to our house. We lived in an abandoned crib. So we used that cord. Again, my sister's father, like, he had a radio with a little heater on top of it.
That was everything.
They on there cutting up Spam, doing what we can do with my uncle. You know, my uncle, my mom, boyfriend, my mom, my aunt, me, my two little sisters, and an abandoned house. It's had rats, mice all over there. I'm still traumatized. That's my trauma. I don't deal with that. Yeah, no rats, no mice, no none of that. I can't stand it. By no means. I see a roach,
I'm gonna kill somebody.
By no means, I don't like them. So, and again, seeing how we went from that same house. When I tell you we got evicted, that was my home. That's the only home I ever knew. That's my first bedroom and all that type of stuff. I taught my sisters how to walk in this house and all that. To now, and this is within a year or two. You feel what I'm saying? That shit changed that fast.
Bang,
yeah. So now we living in this abandoned house. Imagine this for a child. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
The same crib, during the same period.
And you feel helpless because you can't do nothing. So either at that point you make promises. I remember going through a fucking situation. I was like probably 9-10 years old, and I promised myself, and I told God, like, I'm never going to live like this. And that's probably why I bought houses like that, like, because it was what happened being displaced. And I wasn't displaced for a long time. A short amount of time. You know, my sister told me it was 30 days. I feel like it was 8 months. We argue about that shit all the time. I don't know how long it was. But it was through that I knew, like, I'm never going to ask nobody, can I stay there?
Right.
None of that shit. Like, and I was like 9 years old because I remember the anger I had because of my sleeping situation. And mind you, the people that was helping at the time, they was doing the best that could be done at the time. But for me, it was just like to go from having your own bed to sleeping on somebody's basement floor is like, what the fuck?
Pioneer Elite Care is committed to treating each individual with dignity and respect. We take pride in providing quality care to those who require assistance at home. Contact us now.
Excellence is our standard.
Excellence is the rule.
Never the exception.
PioneerEliteCare.com.
So anyway, all right, boom. So now you come back to Philadelphia. All right, and now what's happening now? It's 1998. What's going on with you now?
As soon as I get to the city, I start working with my uncle, doing a little construction type stuff.
Okay.
Under the table, get my bills, trying to get what I can get. I ain't got nothing to spend no money on.
Okay.
I'm observing. I don't want to be here. I'm mad. You feel what I'm saying? All my squad out there, my guys out there. I grew up with these boys. My first, learn how to ride, everything that I could possibly do.
Have it out there.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Those are crucial years. And I'm mad that I left my guys. I left my girl, I left everything.
Not like leaving your girl.
Yeah, I'm sick. So I come out here, this is a whole different world. The way people treat you, the way they speak to you. That's the biggest thing I had to adjust to. Like, you'll hear a man call another man a bitch over here, and they'll be cool.
Yeah. Out there, yeah.
Some people, you can't call certain men niggas out there.
Yep, especially the old heads from the black. It was
the town.
Yeah, it was like that in Philadelphia. Like one time I called a lightning bug a nigga. And my dad roughed me up real crazy. He didn't like me using that word when I was younger, but I understand.
Yeah, so it's a big cultural difference. The way the women talk to you, the way the women treat you. There's a big cultural difference.
Okay.
So again, coming back out here with that mentality, I'm on what I'm on over here. Okay. I'm not gangbanging and none of that shit. We don't do that over here.
No, Oakland,
get money into that.
I like Oakland, Detroit, Philadelphia. To me, it's the same place, it's just different temperatures.
It is. It's different language.
Yeah, different language, different temperatures, but it's the same place.
We was more concerned with, having waves and wearing low.
Yeah.
We wasn't wearing, some dudes had their perms and all that. Not my guys. We wore waves, polos, Gessies, and Chabos and all that same time. So we cool on that end. But when I came, I didn't have many things to do, so I started saving my money. Just taking care of my mom and my brothers and sisters. I was just trying to be involved with my family. The whole time while I'm out California, yes, I'm enjoying the lifestyle. I'm enjoying...
You got freedom. You have a certain type of freedom.
Right.
Now you come back here, it's responsibility.
But guess what, though?
What's up?
Even though I'm near and I got all these goods, I can't enjoy it because my sisters aren't here.
Gotcha.
The people that I love the most, that mean the most to me, they're not here.
Gotcha.
And again, I've been indoctrinated over those short period of times and months during my parents' addiction. I've got to protect my little sisters. So that's all I know. Make sure they okay. During this time, I had an uncle. Again, this is prior to me leaving, prior to the stabbing. I had an uncle. He taught me everything. I mean, every hustle that you can possibly think of. We'll go sit down and he'll order food and tell me, go ahead, order up. I'm ordering up. I'm thinking, I'm gonna pay for all this. We could, order up, get you something else. That's all you want? No, get it. You done? Yeah, I'll be right back. Unc said, when you see me go to that door, get up. Unc got up, walked to the door. I said, what the fuck? This nigga just left me at this table. You know what I'm saying? No, Unc ain't just leave me here. Uncle Mike, you know I'm talking about you. You know I'm talking about. He got up, met him at the sub, gave me the lesson. You never be hungry. I don't care what you're saying or where you at, you don't ever be hungry. Took me to the hotels. Yo, they had, you get off the elevator, and you look out, you see them grabbing the trays of food. Yo, there was days I was going there and get the food off. This was how bad it was for me at this time. Literally, I've done this.
So this is as a kid, though?
This is as a kid.
Okay.
I've asked for change. I've slept, I did all that.
So, but 1998, you coming back
I come back, I got a little, excuse me, get a little yummy.
Yeah,
But
that's cool.
I'm here, I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm working, I'm chilling, I ain't trying to do nothing. Observation, I don't know much. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole cultural shock. My whole thing is just being around my family. I got so many family members I haven't seen. My whole life, I've been obsessed with loving my family. There's nothing more important to me on this planet, still to this day, than my blood. Right? So now I'm taking care of my moms, my brothers and sisters, and some shit happened.
Okay.
Right? I'm outside. My friend had just got killed the night before. I'm digesting this, right? A friend of mine come up to me, yo, you see your little sister? No, I ain't seen her. Where she at? She crying. Cool. There's one right after me. My first sibling. Check on it. I ain't got no rap. I seen it. I see these. She didn't tell me anything. She didn't have to. You feel what I'm saying? I see her best friend. You know, I get it. He tell me 1 + 1 is 2. Chill, sis. I got you. Don't want to let me go. You know, I'll never forget the way my sister held me. I'll never forget the tears in her eyes. This ain't the first time this happened in her life. You feel what I'm saying? So here we go again. Now I'm just a little older.
Okay.
Now that's her business. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now I'm a little older, so I'm outside contemplating some shit, and I'm thinking, and motherfucker pull up on me. Yo, you A, B, C, and D. You looking for me? No, what you talking about? Got it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to walk down the street with my folks. I come back up the street, paraphrasing. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker hop out on me.
Same person.
What's up? What you mean, what's up? I'm going home, mama crib. You feel what I'm saying? I'm making sure mom's cool. So at the end of the day, Yankee, he pull out.
Y'all get to tussling.
Yeah. He gone.
And
He
then
had
go
a
out-
gun, he
yeah.
had the vest. This is, and I can say all of this, this is what I pled guilty to. To overturn my conviction, I had to plead guilty to shooting and killing this dude.
To
I had to
overturn your
plead
conviction.
guilty, yes. That's the agreement. In order for me to come home, I have to say, I shot and killed this man. By me doing that, I accept the deal 17 to 34 years, right? That's my deal, allegedly, the deal. But here's the kicker, I ain't shoot this thing. Fuck. What am I here for? What am I doing 22 years for?
So that's what the conviction was for, that right there.
Yeah, but my conviction is the strangest conviction, maybe one of the ones you ever heard. I got convicted of shooting somebody and found not guilty of having a gun. Me and my I have a co-defendant. He was found guilty of the same things that I was found guilty of. Not guilty of the same things that I was found not guilty of. But yet and still, nobody's ever been identified. Nobody ever came and said that he shot this person or I shot this person.
I see you said they had coerced some witnesses to come in against you at one point, right?
Yeah, like they, damn. I don't even, we can get into that?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Like wherever, if you don't want to get into it, you don't have to. Like,
my whole thing is like with them, the people they had nothing to do with this shit. They never said I did anything. I never matched no description to nobody.
and this is that part where they just start. I asked you this because in 1998 I caught my first case as an adult, and when me and my friend was telling, when I go into the whole case, me and my friend kept telling about like, yo, they lying, they put this case on us, and everybody kept saying like, police don't lie, and we like, what? And if it wasn't for, you know, certain people in my life who understood how this justice system worked, who kind of like told us like, you got to fight this all the way out. Yeah. And if it wasn't for that and having the means to fight it all the way out, that would have been my first felony. You know what I'm saying? So I said to say like, I understand.
Coercion.
Yes.
Man, it's so much of that. They brought a young boy to testify against me. He had 5 different stories.
Yeah, and just lying by the officers, period. Yes. Like even when you see them in court, when they studying their 48s over, like, you know what I mean? They studying this shit over because when they know they're going here, they got to make this shit sound like what they wrote that night. Mm-hmm. How could you remember 100 things you wrote? You know what I'm saying? You had that many
Something that happened a year ago. Years ago.
Exactly.
Over 2. Exactly. I almost waited for like 2 years before I ever went to trial.
But you remember the way everything happened.
The crazy, they have these different stories. There's no discrepancy. There's no, is this person making this up? They know for a fact this person has made this up. Mm-hmm. The person has admitted to, man, it's good enough for me.
Yep.
If you're saying that this person is, if this water bottle is saying this man is black, this water bottle is saying that man is a woman and he's white. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing tangible to these two things. However, I went to court for about 3 days on a homicide trial, first-degree murder. For about 3 days. Hot.
That's crazy. That was like a 2 week
trial. No gun, no bullet shells, no eyewitness. And I got found guilty and sentenced to life.
That's for the judge or jury?
By judge.
By judge.
And this is regardless of the incident. You feel what I'm saying? So later on, once Krasner and a few other people come, I can't remember the woman's name. That's a shame too. She's done a lot for me. Can't remember your name, but you know who you are, lady. She helped me get home. But they started opening up some new cases. Krasner and them started weighing some things out. Stuff wasn't adding up. Look at my case. This can't get no worse than that. How do I get a life sentence for somebody? Yeah, this man had a gun and a bulletproof vest. This is according to their story. According to the record that's been accepted as facts. The man had a gun. The man had a vest. The man was coming to kill me. To get me out the way before I can do something to him because of what he had done. So at the end of the day, I'm in jail. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For killing this dude. They gave me life plus 20 years.
It's crazy.
Because of this dude. You feel what I'm saying? Not evaluating what did he do. So not just what he did to my sister.
But what he was trying to do to you.
That's on record too. They know that. That's not no mystery. You feel what I'm saying? You know who this guy is. Then on top of that, why is he here? This is my mom's crib. I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to protect my sister. I'm supposed to protect my mother's house. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in my head, as a kid, it's not even a thought of me doing anything right or wrong. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? This is what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Why am I here? We're gonna figure it out. Got found guilty. All I know is when I go to court and I'm a kid. That's why I be telling these boys now, I'm 19, 20, you don't know no better. You're sitting in there believing that these lawyers are going to defend you. They go home every day. Yes, we think they come to give you a couple words.
And then the written terminal with the prosecutor, when you leave out of there, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you, of course, you was already locked up, but when they leave out that written terminal, when they leave out that courtroom, they also in the written terminal, eating and talking about the case.
Guess what I be doing now? I go down there and I sit down and I eat. I swear I do. I sit down and I eat. I be sitting there like, he a cop, she a judge, he a bailiff. I be knowing who they are. I be hearing them like, listen to this bullshit.
That shit
they don't even realize I'm sitting.
They right there in the written terminal, just talking freely about the cases or whatever. So I heard a part, and you said when you got sentenced to life, and you was going there, you was the greatest for the world, you was getting your shit, and they said, where you want your body shit? Yeah, can you tell people where you
Bro, literally, I told them they asked you, where do you want your body? Where do you want your body sent? When it was my turn,
actually, they asked you, where do you want your stuff sent?
Yes.
Where do you want your stuff sent? And then when they saw your paperwork,
in addition to that, they asked me, because I'm going to die here.
Yeah.
You really want to be sending all your property, because when you get transferred, you have to send all your stuff home. You can't be toting everything around with you throughout the state. Even if you get kicked out of one institution to another, or moved from one institution to another, you're going to have to downsize. Okay. So, you send your property here. Listen, you send your body here, man. I literally told them, I had to literally think about it because I couldn't believe it. And the only address that came to my head was 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I don't know why. I think because before I came up, I had just watched this Wesley Snipes movie.
Okay.
And that's all that was on my mind, man. That 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, send mine to the White House.
Yeah, for people don't know that's the White House.
Yes, indeed.
He told me to send his body to the White House. Like, when I heard that, I was like, wow.
But I was going to fight these people. And again, bro, I had my own mentality. I'm rumbling. I don't care what they said. I didn't accept it. When I was in the courtroom, my people's to tell you, I turned around. When that judge said guilty, she set me up, man. They so cruel. She read off all the not guilty charges first.
And then guilty was the last one?
What?
So you thinking you about to walk
I'm in the
out
courtroom, I'm looking at my people's,
What that felt like? It's like she snatched the whole life away from me.
Bro, I'm in there sitting there, I'm rubbing my hands together. I see they put I'm like, this over, this it? They're like, yeah, stand up for the verdict. Okay, cool. I know I ain't. They ain't even said, man, get out of here. Ain't no way in the hell I'm going to jail about this. They should read off all the charges. Read all them VUFA Act, all the gun charges.
Yeah, VUFA, definitely.
Doom, knocking them off. Not guilty. Initially was charged with robbery. So there's supposed to be a homicide done in the commission of a robbery.
Yeah.
So if you get found not
That's
guilty of the
definitely-
robbery, you're not found guilty.
Yeah,
You
the
can't-
homicide, yeah.
Of course, I get found not guilty of all of the gun charges. I get found not guilty of the robbery. The cops took this man's pockets, turned them inside out, and took the pictures, and then came and said they did it. Why y'all charge me? That's an additional charge. You feel what I'm saying? So homicide done in the commission of a robbery
crime.
equals first degree.
Yeah, first degree murder. Yeah.
That's how they concluded that. That's the lineup.
Dang.
So even though I got found not guilty of having a gun to shoot somebody, I was found guilty.
Not guilty of the robbery also,
Not guilty of the robbery,
but guilty of the homicide.
but guilty of the homicide. So I'm guilty of everything. I mean, I'm not guilty of anything involving killing somebody that you would need to kill somebody.
But killing somebody.
I'm convicted of killing somebody.
And that was first degree.
And they gave me first degree.
Yeah, not third degree, none of it. No.
Here's the kicker. So now,
Did you testify at your trial?
hell no, never. You know what I'm saying?
Why, you was keeping it real or some shit?
No,
Or
I just,
Yeah.
it's never an option. That was never.
Never have an option from your attorney.
Yo, I swear to you, I ain't gonna, not on some trying to be no street. Nah, fuck the streets.
Yeah,
Fuck the street codes. Fuck all that principles codes. That shit all bullshit to me. It was never a thought.
Wow.
It was
So
just
you
never.
you never even thought to tell.
Fuck. It was just never a thought, and it has nothing to do with intentionally trying not to do this. I want to learn the law. That's my whole thing. Even though as a kid I had some good old heads, I wasn't allowed to run around the jail acting goofy. We going to the law library. We're going to the weight room. I had old heads grab me, grip me. We out. You feel what I'm saying? Good old heads. Fuck that shit. And we got to get into something. We trying to get some money and try to get home.
It's funny because, like, for anybody watching this, like, if you ever in a situation like that, I'll tell you right now, whereas you never take a judge on a case that's clear cut like that, because judges aren't allowed to look at, if it was me, what I would have done. When you have a case like that, you have to go with a jury. And at that point, the jury's allowed something called jury nullification, which means that even if you are guilty by law, my human feelings say no, that is something that could happen. So that's something I learned, like actually going to trial. Like,
Guess when I learned that? After I got found guilty.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I found out because I had just felt like I was being railroaded in the preliminary by a black judge. I was like, there's no way this shit is happening to me. So I'm so frustrated. My attorney come to me and said, Sharif, we need to go with a jury. No, he said, Sharif, what you want to do? Because after the preliminary is over, you can go right to trial. Yeah. We on the 4th floor, CJC. He said, Sharif, what you want to do? I'm like, man, fuck these motherfuckers, man. We're gonna take this shit to trial now. He said, stop right there. Right. He said, if you've never listened to me before, listen to me right now. You have a story for how this happened. You're gonna have to go in front of someone and say, I said, well, we're gonna go upstairs and do it. He said, a judge is not allowed to do anything but the letter of the law. He said, you need a jury, and you need a jury notification, meaning that they're gonna understand you was guilty, but the reason why you're guilty says you shouldn't be in jail. That lesson I learned. That's
crazy.
Yo, and this is an attorney I was paying. Yeah. So he saved me.
That's the difference.
Yeah, he saved me.
That's the
difference.
difference.
So it's just things that you learn.
Because I was told the opposite. The reason I took the judge was because she wasn't going to be using her emotions. That's bullshit. She's only going to use logic. So according to the discovery,
she got it by logic of the law.
Right.
Of the law.
And that's the part they don't understand. They didn't
explain to
communicate. And at the same time, as a child, it's something I didn't grasp. I didn't grasp the totality of how, they meant life. Yeah. I didn't grasp the fact that you fighting for a life sentence. You mentally mean die in jail. Yeah. Then it started getting to the point now that I'm dug in. You know what I'm saying? I've been down a minute. So, and I'm seeing dudes beat bodies left and right. Everybody down the county, we spanking out. County going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody beating bodies. We good. I think I'm getting my turn. I got to beat mine. I get booked. The whole jail was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you got the will.
Yeah, they like, yo, how do you get booked? And
your shit
I got to be getting booked. They getting scared. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers going crazy. Because the circumstances of my case. Again, I couldn't grasp it. So all that did was fester over time. So my whole time, when I'm up top, I'm trying to get out. First couple years.
So you never give up the hope of I'm coming home.
I never accepted having life.
Okay.
I never accepted it. My whole thing is prove it. I told my aunt them that day I got found guilty.
I'm coming home.
Yeah, I told my mom they lying. They lying. Don't matter what they say, they lying. Fuck that. I'm coming home. Like what? I'm getting out of here. Ain't no way in the world, man. I'm sitting down there, I'm looking at cracks and corners and who's and boos and everything else. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know my state of mind. I'm at that state. I got to get out of here one way or another. Yeah. But once I settled down and I started reading, now I know this law. You feel what I'm saying? It didn't take me long to comprehend it. Once I started learning, I had a man, my old head van pulled me up, and he broke down how to read a state case and how to read a Fed case.
Okay.
A2D, you feel what I'm saying? And that's a state case. So I started learning all of the state laws, learning all of the Fed laws, then realizing he said, separate your logic from your emotions. Take everything out that you feel went wrong, everything that you feel should have happened, throw that shit away. I'm like, no, they was wrong for this and wrong for this and wrong for that. Can't prove it. You have no argument, you have no case law, you have no fact. I had to learn the difference between a fact and an actual fact. Man, I had to become meticulous. So it got to the point that I fell in love with the law library, because if I didn't, everybody I knew was disappearing. Year after year, they going home. So squad turned into 4, turned into 2, turned into me. Damn, where they at? Now you hear everybody got time, they going home, man. You know? Yeah. So it fell on my own shoulders. Where am I spending most of my time? When everybody go to yard, I'm signing up. I'm going to law library. You got a law library pass, you going? No, let me get that slot. Because I'm fighting to go home. I started seeing people die. I'm having no old head, man. He been here for like 30 years. He been here 42 years. What? Your old head get ready to die. He going from jail to jail just to say hi to all of the guards and shit that he know. What? Yo, where old head at? When we go get his Quran, he ain't come back out.
He out of there.
He out of there. Damn. You feel what I'm saying? So you have men that say they want to come home. You have men that's doing things to go home. Either you want to say you want to go, but you're in the weight room, you know, you in the kitchen, you over here, you A, B, C, and D, you having a good old time. You with your tickets and all of that, you don't want to go home. You're trying to get comfortable. You got to accept it. You got to take the reality, you know, and accountability for your own shit. The men that want to go home are actively pursuing or doing something to bring them home. Okay. So for me, I literally had to wait, I think it's about 9 years on one appeal, 13 years on one appeal. My PCRA, to get a response, I had to keep waiting, keep saying it's cool, it's patient, be patient, I'll be home, keep telling my family, waiting on a response just for them to tell me no. So now I had to take my appellate process to the federal courts. Once I got to the federal courts, I was granted an evidentiary hearing. Federal courts, they deal with, they take this shit serious. I'm gonna put it that way. I'm trying to paraphrase it somewhere. So you get to the federal courts, they investigated my case, saw the errors that was made by the state.
Said this don't look right.
Said it ain't right.
Okay.
Gave me an evidentiary hearing. Had me in there for 5 hours. I kid you not. 5 hours. Questioned me back and forth, nothing. Talking about timing. I got time barred. I lost all of my appeal rights. I ain't even have a chance. Like, I got time barred. They took too long to respond to me and didn't let me know when they responded. I only have a couple of months or a year to respond to that petition. You feel what I'm saying? Or you're gonna be time barred. Once you're time barred, you lose all appellate rights. That's that ass. Go ahead, chalk it.
Or gotta do life.
Or get your time barred, or get over that shit. Me, I fought to get my time back. I fought to overcome the time bar, got my appellate rights. Once I got my appellate rights, I was able to get an evidentiary hearing. Once I got the evidentiary hearing, the judge ruled on that evidentiary hearing in my favor.
Okay. He
told them to release me in 120 days. No, retry me within 120 days to release me. They chose to bring me down, create a deal. Proffer. If you plead guilty to third-degree homicide.
So the proffer is how you, okay,
got you. So they reduce it from, they said, this according to them, we now know you were not the aggressor. It's in the newspaper. That's when I told you this in the article. Yeah. You're not the aggressor. You were not this and you're not that. So this doesn't count for first degree. So we're going to reduce it, charge from first degree to third degree. But we're going to give you time credit for the time that you have in. At the time, they offered me 17 years. I got 19 in. Of course, I'm taking that deal.
Yeah.
Or I can go back to court. If I go back to court, we're going back down to county. You're going to be sitting down there another 2 years. You might get in, you might not. Who knows?
Yeah, and this is COVID time too.
Yeah. No, this is before that.
Oh, before COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like 19.
Okay, 2018.
Yeah, 2019, 2017, around there.
Okay.
So I take the deal, 1734, but I'm having to plead guilty. You feel what I'm saying? I have to say that I
So
did.
that way you can't come back and sue them for anything.
Yes. So
Gotcha.
now, as I'm telling you, I'm guilty to everything that they say I did. I'm pleading guilty to 3rd-degree murder. Okay. I'm not saying that I shot this boy. I'm not saying I killed this boy. I'm not saying I admitted to none of that shit. I'm not confirming none of that. You feel what I'm saying? What I am doing, I'm confirming 3rd degree.
Third degree murder. Somebody died on the 3rd degree.
I accept
murder.
3rd degree. That's it. Just the plea.
All right. So boom. So now you're there. You found you're making it out. Now, when does the idea for this clothing brand start?
Brand, man, that came when I came home, bro.
Okay.
This was like, again, when I first came home, well, when I was in there, I had an idea. I wanted to use like flock vinyls. I don't have one on now, but I wanted to use like flock vinyls. And I wanted to create images on shirts, t-shirts. Like I wanted to use Frederick Douglass as an example, but just see his hair.
Oh, just the outline. Gotcha.
Just the silhouette, but I wanted his hair in a different material because I didn't know if I could use their actual faces, and I was gonna put a message on the back of it. I wanted to communicate. That's all I wanted to do was make t-shirts. I wanted to be able to take one with Tupac. If I just had his bandana, the shape of a bald head, who would this be?
Gotcha.
Quote on the back, you know that's Pac.
Gotcha.
So that was where I began. I wanted to teach and reach people through these clothes.
Okay.
So once I came home, again, I started seeing like the fashion. I wasn't wearing none of that shit. These dudes got all these skinny ass jeans on, and it's just too much. It was too much going on. I'm a simple dude. So my cousin, he's already rocking his own thing. I'm wearing his stuff. Wearing his stuff, might as well wear my own stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I already had that. I was going through, I had the Blessed line. Originally, that was what it was before it was Benny.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Benny becomes the French word, translation for the word blessed, synonymous with one another. French is a universal language. Everybody like French people. They are with everybody.
So Benny is blessed in
Benny
French.
is the French word for blessed.
Gotcha.
So again, athleisure. I'm athletic. I like to get fly. I like to be in shape. They go hand in hand for me. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wanted to create a brand that's not only something you can work out in. I can go to the gym in it. I can go to the store in it. I can go to the mall in it. I can go to anywhere. Athleisure.
Gotcha.
Whatever I want to do, I can do it in Benny.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to be blessed no matter what it is.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
So what is your love with the bees? Break that down.
The bees represent each and every last one of us.
Okay.
Once I started discovering, like, again, I study like a lot of religion. I like a cultural thing. So, one of the things I noticed in my studies is that bees are the common denominator all over the world. Milk and honey. So at any, from the Mayans to the Muslims, wherever we're at, if you look at their paradise, it's including bees. Milk and honey. That's telling you. You feel what I'm saying? Why are these bees so special? They pollinate the world. Without them, we don't eat. But without us, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Without us, they don't eat. So we are fashion. We are them bees. Bees are grown in the mud. They're born in the mud. Where we come from?
Mud.
Where are we going? Why are we going all around the world? We got to make sure everybody eat. They ain't gonna eat without us. They ain't got no style without us. They don't know how to dress without us. All of this come from our stress. All that cotton, there is no fashion without us. Yeah. So the people here in this country,
they hate us so much.
Yeah, the ones they hate so much. Yo, we can't get no love from nobody. I'm meeting people once I come home, they talking about the Haitians don't like this and the blacks don't like this. What are y'all talking about? We all the same people.
It's the dumbest shit ever, yeah.
Dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. We are one people. What the fuck is you talking about? Let's get some money. Let's
figure it out.
Let's figure it out. Healthy and wealthy. That's my whole motto. Healthy and wealthy. That's all we doing here. I love God. I made God a promise. When I get out of here, I'm going to tell everybody that you did it. I'm going to keep that up. I believe in loyalty. The worst thing on the planet is a hypocrite. You don't love God, you don't love me. You forget about it. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't loyal to the motherfucker that's most loyal to you. I know you. So I'm going to let you pretend and think you cool. Okay, but I know you. You don't love God, you can't love me. You don't love your woman, you can't love me. You don't respect your kids, you can't respect me. So I don't respect every type of male. You feel what I'm saying? And that goes for whatever. But at the end of the day, again, when it comes to this brand, I want to separate Benny from everybody else. I want my clothes to mean something. I like to be reminded that every day when I wake up and I put that on, I'm blessed, man. I've been through some shit. I'm being reminded and I'm telling everybody else. And when I see somebody else in it, that's them telling me like, yo, man, I've been through some shit. We communicate. We can communicate through this
silent
brand.
language.
Silent language, man.
I got you.
You know, you got that B on, you represent that, you know you've been through some shit. You got that honeycomb on, we all part of that same honeycomb. We all part of the same struggle. Fuck your color, fuck your race, fuck your gender, I don't care about none of that shit. We breathing, man. Or you a good person or you not. If you good, come on over here with us. If you not, the fuck out of here. Go put that other shit on. That don't mean nothing. That don't stand for nothing. You know, that
Bernard Arnold in the gang.
Yo, bro, and again, it's not so much about clothes. I'm trying to build the brand. The brand is the message. It's the people. I just want us to be all right. Real shit.
Hey,
I just want us to be all right.
Well, but one thing, we're about to get up out of here. But one thing though, you wanted to, earlier when we was talking, you wanted to describe the difference in criminals that you saw when you was in jail. And you were saying it's a big difference from the people that was like, you started going into it.
Damn, and you said I was gonna forget.
You never forgot it.
Nah, go ahead. I'm listening to you.
No. Well, I'm just figuring out that you was kind of saying like, it's some people that was like, this is what they do. I'm here because I'm jealous, and then there's other people.
got you.
Okay. I would like for you to explain that to people so they can understand. Like,
good, I got you. Like when you look at prison today, when you hear so many people, there's so many people in this world now that's on podcasts, that's promoting their story, that's trying to get on from all different levels of walks of life. You got some dudes that was addicts. You got some dudes that was dealers. You got some dudes that was just in the middle. But for me, I was never a person who accepted the lifestyle, period. I watched Reuben Hurricane Carter movie. And he said that when everybody else in the jail was awake, he was asleep. You feel what I'm saying? So he reversed his time. Yeah. And he said, I'm gonna be on my own time. So I reversed my time. I got that from him. And I got on my own time. And I didn't want to be a prisoner. Okay. I didn't like the connotation of it. I didn't like the names that's name calling to me. That's like being a bitch, a sucker, a rat, a pussy, all of that shit is the same thing as being a prisoner to me. You feel what I'm saying? I hated it. Every moment that if I gotta call my great grandmother, I can't get her phone fixed. She's wiggling her phone, tell me I need it. You know what I mean? I'm thinking in my head, damn, why ain't nobody there to fix the phone? My mom trash ain't out today. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, I was disgusted by the lack of manhood that I was able to show.
Because you was in this place.
Yeah, I've been raised, again, going back to that same story, before that trauma, I've been indoctrinated to be a man. Protect my mother, take care of my brothers and sisters, provide at all costs, do these things. You feel what I'm saying? This is my nature at this point as an adult. So for me, I can't salute a man or recognize you as a man. I can't salute no male when you sitting here with a smile on your face and your kids ain't got their dad. We ain't the same. You feel what I'm saying?
You can't salute a man that's not doing manly shit.
That's a male. There's a difference between boys, males, and men. You feel what I'm saying? You got a male lion, you got male fish, you got male plants. They'll never grow to become a man. Boys have potential to become a man. Potential. Some boys grow up, got, things on their chest. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not a man. So a man is a special type of individual that I like to revere and hold to that type of title that I can respect as a man. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, all I could take into account was all of the things that I was losing. I was losing my time. I was losing friends. I was losing my dreams. I was losing, family. You don't gain anything by being in there. And I just want I just want us all to wake up, right, before it becomes too late. And we're already to that brink of beyond too late. You understand what I'm saying?
In deep slumber.
Yeah, they got kids in there now, they giving them cell phones. So they could be in the jail on a bunk making videos. But they're not realizing that it's not okay to be sitting in there, me and you, see how close we are. Yeah. It's a toilet right here. Yeah. A steel toilet. That's ice cold. Ice cold, baby. That's what I want to, they don't tell them the whole story. That toilet is ice cold. And me and you sitting here having a conversation, and I gotta use the bathroom, bro. I gotta put this sheet up real quick. Yeah. I don't want to do that ever in my life. I don't want to ever see that for nobody else. I don't want no kid to be sleep, no young boy sleep, and his cellie got these big ass feet hanging off the bed.
Yeah.
I don't want that for nobody. Bro, I don't want nobody being stripped out. They're not telling them the whole story. When them people come in your cell, your favorite gangster, Big Meech, whoever you is, whoever you are, he'll tell you the same story. Bro, they strip you out. Give me your drawers, man. What? Lift your foot, your left foot, your right foot.
Squat and spread them
Squat.
cheeks, cough, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
you ain't no warrior. Because you got this old ass man. This boy got 2 strands of hair. He weighs 60 pounds. Telling you to take your drawers off and give them to him.
And you gotta do it.
And you're going to do it. Not you gotta do it, you're going to do it. And then you're going to wait for the next one to come. And they're going to come. They guarantee you're going to come once every 6 months. That's for the big shakedown. Then after that, they're going to come hit you a couple times in between there. Especially if your name, you got a little name, they're going to get you, you're going to get at least hit once a month. And every time they do, they're going to take them draws. Every time you get a visit, they take them draws, bro. Every time you leave the jail, they taking your draws, bro.
They ain't showing that shit on the phone.
No, they ain't showing that on the phone. They not telling the whole stories. And guess what? One of those same dudes that strip you out, I was at Rockview once upon a time, bro. You can look it up. One of the guards that's stripping all the inmates out as they come into jail, he end up getting topped off by an inmate in the jail who sends this shit home. I'm not making this up. It's crazy as it may sound. The same guard that's stripping you out, taking your draws, he's really into that.
Yeah,
he's been charged, man. Like
that's like rape. That's like state property. Yeah,
they booked him for rape. Yeah, they booked that same guard for rape.
That's a charge for like touching the state property. Yeah. So yeah, damn. That's
like I'm just saying that to say, there's no men don't glory. Respect the niggas in jail, because the people in the jails, they don't want you coming in. When I was there, bro, I swear I used to be mad as shit when they bring new people in the cell, when they do the jail. Man, don't put that nigga in here. Keep them over there. Yo, the people that's in there don't want you coming. I promise you.
It's fucking on the floor.
Yeah, and then the ones that's in, we want to come out. So what's the rush? Have we not learned that part yet? It's over. There's nothing good on the other side of that gate. There's no respect. There's no loyalty. You don't come home to no
compassion and love of a woman.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing. You get no reward. And when you come home, you're gonna get a couple people shake your hand and say they miss you. But how long is that gonna last? You gotta get a car. Bro, I had to teach myself how to drive. I had to learn YouTube, I had to watch YouTube to get my license. I had to go get my LLC. I had to sit there and watch this and learn this and call this and call that. What? I'm from the muscle.
So before we get up out of here, tell people how to get in contact with you.
Hit me up on Instagram, _ he different. Hit me up on Facebook, JAMAAR WRIGHT, whatever. You know, I'm putting everything together. You're gonna go, just contact me through Instagram, _ he different. And just DM me if you got any questions, comments, or suggestions. I promise you, I'll guarantee you I'll respond. You know, this the brand, like I said, anything you want to know, I'm open book for. I do training. I'm working with kids. I'm trying to put this Benny Athleisure Grooming Academy together right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing for these kids. I'm trying to put the Grooming Academy together. So we be, like I said, at Kensington. Last year I was training them in the schoolyard, and we'll be doing it again this year, working out the kids and stuff like that.
I definitely want to thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Coming through. We definitely gonna do this again.
Got to.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again because there's a lot more stuff we didn't really get a chance to dive into.
Yes.
This is Sharif Hankins. Always remember, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching this. Again, Just Convos.